Gaffer, your reaction first of all to last Saturday's point?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good game for us. I thought we started the game well. We were on top. We took the game to Colchester and dealt with the formation that they were playing very well. But not only that, we had a lot of good opportunities early in the game. We eventually got ahead in the game through Ben Tollett with a fantastic finish, a great pass from Callum Jones, and that allowed us to, have a platform to play from. And I thought then we could have gone ahead and made it 2-0. We had a couple of opportunities with Harvey McAdam, unfortunate not to have made it 2-0. Then, we have a sending off in Luke Henry, who picks up 2 bookings in the first half, and that allowed Colchester back into the game because they looked like they were dead and buried at that stage in the game. We had outplayed them, we had outthought them as well, and that was the pleasing aspect of the first half. Second half, the first half they get the goal from the sending off from the free kick, which usually happens, and second half they got a quick goal to make it 2-1, made it 3-1, and then the players fought ever so hard to get it back to 3-2, then 3-3, and it was a really good game for the supporters because they saw not only the quality in the first half, but the fighting spirit in the second half to get ourselves, a point that was valuable for us on the day.
Going back to that first goal, it was great for Ben Tollett to get off the mark. Danny said after the game that the goal was a carbon copy of what you've been working on at the training ground, which must be very pleasing for all involved.
Yeah, I mean, we work on a lot of things, throughout the week, and especially as we come to the end of the week, and patterns of play that we feel that could happen in the game, and we see it happening week on week, and it's just about the execution. But on Saturday it was excellent. It was a great pass. Ben, twisted his man inside out, and then slotted it into the bottom corner. But we see a lot of that in the games, and we've created some really good openings.
3-1 down with 10 men with less than 10 minutes of normal time to play. To come away with a point speaks volumes of the lads' mentality and the work rate.
Yeah, they're a great group. They work ever so hard, and we haven't had a break this season. We got one on Saturday, and I think that we persevered. We got players into the opposing box, even though we were down to 10 men. We played for a full half and injury time, and the way that we changed the formation, the way we changed personnel, just helped us on that day.
It was some atmosphere with the fans right behind you from the first minute to the last. That proves how much of a part they can play.
Yeah, they were great. I think that they support this football club in a tremendous way. But not only that, vocally on Saturday, they did help us because they could see that the players were getting forward. We needed to get that opportunity. We got it, with Callum Jones getting the second goal, and then we got a bit of fortune at the end with Marcus Dacus getting the deflected goal to draw the game.
Do you feel, given how the game played out, coming away with a point sends a message to those who've perhaps looked at the table and drawn their own conclusions?
Yeah, I mean, we understand how well we're playing, and how well we've played against every team in this league. We haven't come up against a team that we fear. We've been competitive against every team in the league, and that is the pleasing aspect of it. We haven't got the points that we deserve in the first games because we haven't taken the chances. Yes, we've made mistakes as well, and that all comes together to not give us that positive outcome. But from a playing point of view and performance point of view, there's a lot of positives there.
We've spoken quite a lot already this season about key moments in games not necessarily falling our way. Harry Anderson's miss 2 minutes before we equalised, that was huge, but also the equaliser itself, like you've already touched on, a massive deflection that takes it into the back of the net. So it was nice to see those key moments going our way.
Yeah, of course, and I think that that is a huge aspect of the game, being able to capitalise on someone's mistake, and we were able to do that on Saturday. In previous games, other opposition have been able to do it to us.
Attention turns to our first Lancashire derby of the season on Monday night under the lights. Really one to get excited for. Yeah,
I mean, it's an 8 o'clock kick-off. It's live on television, which is always great, and it's nice to see that Morecambe Football Club will be in the picture, and I think there's the supporters going there. We won't have as many travel as a Saturday, but we will certainly have the support through the televisions, watching, and it's a great occasion, for both football clubs.
Focusing on Fleetwood, currently 12th in the table on 8 points after last season's relegation. What have you made to their start of their season?
Yeah, I mean, they've changed their squad about a bit from last season, and added, strength and depth to the squad. They've lost, some experienced players to other clubs, and I was there with Danny on Tuesday night to watch them against Stoke, and put on a really good performance.
You featured in your fair share of derbies as a player and a manager. How important is it to focus on the game itself and not be swept away by the occasion?
Yeah, I think it is important, but from a playing point of view, I think that the players have dealt well with big situations over the years, and I'm sure that the players, come Monday night, will be looking forward to it.
Personnel-wise, I'm focusing initially on George Ray. It's just over a month since he picked up the injury on the opening day. How is his recovery going?
Yeah, it's going well. He's still probably 4 or 5 weeks away from returning, but he's had a fracture that had to heal, an impact injury, which is disappointing, but nothing he could do about it on the day.
And elsewhere, Luke Hendry misses out through suspension. How's the rest of the group looking?
Yeah, we've got Luke out, we've got George Ray out, we've got Tom White out, we've got Gwayne Edwards out. We've got doubts over having McAdam and Paul Lewis as well because of knocks they picked up during Saturday, but we'll see how they are over the weekend.